South and North Korea have restored their once-severed hotline and the two countries' leaders have agreed to rebuild trust and improve ties, Seoul's presidential Blue House said on Tuesday.
Here's a summary of the article.
Moon has called for a recovery of the hotline and talks, pinning high hopes on U.S. President Joe Biden to restart negotiations aimed at dismantling North Korea's nuclear and missile programs. The isolated North has often cut the channels in times of strained ties, especially when negotiations aimed at dismantling its nuclear and missile programs collapsed. North Korea severed the hotlines on June 9, 2020, in the wake of a failed February 2019 summit between North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and former U.S. President Donald Trump, which South Korean President Moon Jae-in had offered to mediate. South Korea had nonetheless kept trying to call every day at the same times, 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. North Korea lashed out at Seoul, and days later, it blew up a joint liaison office launched in its border town of Kaesong in 2018. The hotlines were last cut in 2016 amid North Korean ballistic missile and nuclear tests. The system features a computer screen, disk drives and USB ports, as well as two color-coded telephone handsets, a red phone to receive incoming calls from the north and a green one for outgoing calls. The South Korean military has also released photos of its own small, olive-drab desktop phones labeled two-sided inter-Korean hotline.
This post received a score of 3,200, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I already seen this movie. They will break up again.
North. Hey, we need some help, we promise we'll be good. South. Oh rad, here you go. Can't wait for us. North later on. Haha, suck it bitches.
I mean, this probably doesn't mean much. It perpetual cycle of North Korea reaching out for sanction relief and when, if they get it, they shut down communication, and then do it again. The only upside here is North Korea is probably more desperate with mismanagement, storm damage and border shutdowns during the coronavirus pandemic. Maybe something binding can get done.
This is done like clockwork every time there's a new US president. Kim Jong-un wants the pictures of him negotiating with Biden to show that his regime is equal to America. So he signals that he's willing to improve ties, and then sucks the entire West into this bullshit again. They do maybe one or two negotiation summits and then come up with the most ridiculous reasons to back away after getting the photo shoots, whether it's leaflets or defectors or whatever else they can come up with.
If that's the case, Biden could save a lot of time by letting the Korean leaders figure it out.
Yeah, but just think of the commemorative coins he could get made.
And the cycle continues. This isn't anything significant.
They are doing it for the time being because they are in dire need of help since NK people are starving and Kim is losing weight. Once he fatten up, he will cut off the line again and launch some more rockets.
Why do all three of the Kims look like they tried the 3-course dinner gum from Wonka's?
1. It is seen as a desirable look that they are healthy. 2. Reportedly, the current Kim put on weight so he would closely resemble his father and grandfather for his public image when he took over. Estimated 100 pounds. 3. He actually lost a lot of weight recently. No one knows why, but the NK propaganda machine is spinning this as a selfless move to show solidarity with many North Koreans starving right now.
Or 4. He might have cancer. We don't know, but with his diet and lifestyle, it won't be surprising to get cancer.
They do this song and dance literally every single Olympics. Textbook codependency.
What do you call one-sided codependency? It's nice to see some good news with the Koreas. Let's hope it's the begging of better times. If East and West Germany can reunite after being enemies for so long, I have hope for North and South Korea one day.
Believe it or not, these are very different situations. Germany was very aware of what went on in Germany via TV and other media that was much easier to view. Germany was built up quite well compared to North Korea, and the country is adjacent to Western Europe, so there was a lot of money and political will to make this happen. The countries were also extremely similar culturally. I love your optimistic outlook, but Korean unification is much spicier kimchi than German reunification.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.